Here, adjustment is necessary, and moving forward is essential. Remember the code. Connect the dots. A correction from above: those were Anunnaki ships, not from the 49 races. That was inaccurate information. The return of the 49 races in 2025. Jesus, Idibel, and Emanuel reveal cosmic truths, humanity's awakening and hidden forces. Welcome to the Geopolitics Update channel. Wednesday, November 19, 2025. In today's episode, we dive into a topic few dare to touch: Jesus, extraterrestrials, the hidden government, and a planetary transition that, according to him, is already underway. Rafael claims to have received direct information from a being named Idibel, and what he shares here is simply explosive. Is it literal? Metaphorical? Spiritual? Regardless of your perspective, get ready for a conversation that leaves no one indifferent. Interviewer asks, Rafael says, and Jesus? In all of this, I feel deeply connected to him. That's what I asked Idibel. Rafael says. Idibel responded, so do I. We work with him. He is the commander of the 49 races. Then I said, wow. Emanuel, his name on earth was Jesus, right? They confirmed. Jesus was known as Yeshua, and when he came, he arrived alongside the 49 races. Idibel was present at that time too. I spoke with him directly back then. And when the truth comes out, it will be a shock. A powerful one. Interviewer asks, why do you think there's so much prejudice around everything you're sharing? Rafael responds, because humanity isn't ready for this kind of shock. There's deep conditioning, especially religious. Religions shaped people to believe in certain things in such a way that, even if what they believed were to happen right in front of them, they'd still reject it. I often say, they would crucify Jesus again. If he came today, many Christians wouldn't believe it was him, and they'd crucify him all over again. The system was built so well that it's easier to live by belief than face concrete reality. And if what happened before happens again, the persecution will repeat. That's why they're operating differently now. Interviewer asks, you mentioned they said something would happen starting in 2028. What should we expect? Rafael responds, it will happen. He told me that wars could break out. A lot of negative things may come, but also many positive ones. He was clear, if part of humanity, especially the different ones, is ready, everything can change. Then I asked who these different ones were. He said 10% of humanity is ready to make contact. They call these people the different ones, or the Neos, people who are unknowingly breaking free from the Matrix. They said, you are part of our family. Many who are awakening on Earth today are extraterrestrial beings who forgot who they are. They came on a mission, but due to the veil of forgetting, they don't remember. These people are incarnated as humans but belong to their group. And he told me, Rafael, in the past we flew together in ships. You were a close friend of mine. Now you're here, working within Earth's system, and I'm here remembering everything, who you were, who you are, and who you will become. But you can't remember who I am yet, your old friend. If you remembered now, your cosmic memory wouldn't handle it. You need preparation and maturity. He continued, when you understand who we are, humanity will change forever. That's why preparation is essential. Rafael continues, he said he will return. He will manifest and reveal himself to everyone. Everyone will know who he is, who they are, and who we are, those working with them. This will happen in a few years. Interviewer asks, so you're talking about Jesus again, right? Rafael responds, yes. I asked again about Jesus, and he repeated, we work with him. He is the commander of the 49 races. Jesus, or Yeshua, came with Emmanuel and the 49 races. Idibel was the two. I spoke with him directly. And many people will never be ready. Most, especially those outside this kind of knowledge, aren't even close to being ready. That's why nothing happens openly yet. They would lose their minds. If these beings revealed themselves now, it would be too much. Rafael continues, there will come a moment when the the occult government, will realize they've lost. It'll be over for them. Then they'll try to create a major crisis for humanity, worse than anything they've done before. But the beings said that, at the right moment, they will intervene and stop it. And humanity will clearly see that an intervention took place. Interviewer asks, what would make the occult government realize they've lost? Rafael responds, losing power and dominance. They depend on this region of Earth, especially for mineral resources, particularly monoatomic gold, which extends their lifespan. There's no other place they can get it. It's about survival, power, control, and empire. But they've left humanity in misery, suffering, scarcity, and without dignity. It's all wrong. If they respected humanity and offered better conditions, none of this would be necessary. But since they've enslaved humanity to this day, doing cruel things, it has to end. They'll be invited to leave and return to their own world. If they ever want to come back and work here, they can, as long as they don't harm humanity. Interviewer asks, does this align with the Christian view of the end times, transition, regeneration, and the 1,000-year reign of Christ? Rafael responds, yes. It's exactly that shift. Those who control the world will have to change their ways or step aside. Earth is going through what they call modulating waves. Interviewer asks, and what are these modulating waves? Rafael responds, they explain that the real Earth is like a boat floating in a cosmic ocean. The waves of that ocean reach Earth. They're the modulating waves of the cosmos, the manifestation of supreme energy, what we call God. Earth rises and falls with these waves. When it rises, positive modulating wave. At the peak, neutral wave. When it falls, negative modulating wave, not evil, just polarity. That's the planetary transition. We rose for 5,125 years, passed through the neutral phase, and now we're descending. This descent changes Earth's conditions completely, bringing cataclysms and climate shifts. Earth has always moved this way for thousands of years. They call it planetary transition. And that's what's happening now. End of the report, folks. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the conversation in the comments. If you'd like to support us directly, consider making a donation using the link in the description or the QR code on screen. Your contribution helps us work better, and keeps this project alive and independent. Thank you so much. And see you in the next report. This content is a narrative adaptation based on public themes of global geopolitics. The version presented has been transformed with a unique style, based on public information, analysis, and opinions, and is intended solely to inform and entertain. Connect the dots.